The candle flickered softly, like it shared his heartbeat, uncertain, waiting. Marcus Hale sat alone at a small wooden table, watching the seconds slip by. Across from him, an empty chair stared back. It was supposed to be his first date in years, a blind date his coworker insisted would change everything. But the seat stayed empty. The coffee went cold. The hope inside him did too. He tried to laugh it off, whispering, "Guess fate's running late." But his smile didn't reach his eyes. Just as he was about to leave, he heard tiny footsteps. A small voice followed. "Excuse me, mister, my mom says she's sorry she's late." Marcus turned. Standing before him was a little girl, 5, maybe 6, clutching a worn-out stuffed bunny and wearing a blue dress that swayed when she moved. Before he could reply, she climbed onto the chair opposite him, legs swinging. "She said not to go yet," she added shyly, eyes bright with honesty. Something inside Marcus melted. Moments later, a woman appeared at the door, breathless, beautiful in a real, unfiltered way. Rain clung to her hair, her beige coat damp from the drizzle. She rushed over, cheeks flushed. "I'm so sorry," she said, catching her breath. "Traffic was terrible, and I couldn't find a sitter, so I brought Ellie." Marcus smiled, the disappointment fading. "I'm glad you did." Her name was Harper Lane, a nurse, a single mom, a survivor of heartbreak and unpaid bills. Over dinner, the conversation unfolded like fragile glass, slow, careful, genuine. She told him about losing her husband in an accident. He shared how he'd lost his fiancée 3 years earlier. Two people broken in different ways, finding warmth in the same silence. Little Ellie giggled as she fed her bunny imaginary tea, and for the first time in years, Marcus felt something stir inside, peace. The night stretched long. When Harper reached for the bill, Marcus stopped her. "Please," he said softly, "I made you both wait." Outside, the rain fell heavier, but none of them seemed to mind. For the first time, Marcus didn't rush through the storm. He walked in it. Weeks turned into months, coffee dates, park picnics, quiet nights. Ellie would fall asleep in his lap, and Harper's laughter began to sound like home. Then came hardship again. Harper lost her job when the clinic closed. She tried to hide it, but Marcus saw it in her tired eyes. One evening, she whispered, "I'm sorry, I'm such a mess." He took her hand. "Harper," he said gently, "maybe we're meant to be the reason someone else doesn't give up." He stood beside her through every interview, every doubt, not saving her, but believing in her. Ellie became their bridge, the little girl who once delivered an apology now unknowingly delivered love. Months later, they returned to that same restaurant. This time, the table had a reserved sign. Marcus knelt beside Ellie. "Do you think your mom would say yes if I asked her something very important?" Ellie's eyes lit up. She nodded, whispering, "She'll say yes." Harper laughed nervously as Marcus turned, holding a small velvet box. No words, just tears, smiles, and quiet joy. That candle, the same one that once flickered over loneliness, now shimmered with hope. Because sometimes love doesn't walk in when you plan it. Sometimes it walks in holding a child's hand, whispering softly, "My mom's sorry she's late."